Hello, welcome to this video. We will solve method-based access control can be circumvented challenge. To access the challenge, click on the given link. This challenge is part of access control category and difficulty for this challenge is practitioner. As per the challenge description, this lab implements access control based partly on HTTP method of request. You can familiarize yourself with the admin panel by logging in using credential administrator. To solve the lab, log in using the credential winner and exploit the flawed access control to promote yourself to become administrator. So we need to elevate our privilege to administrator, and to elevate privilege, we need to understand the workflow or request structure. That's why we have received the administrator credential, so we can perform that elevation functionality using administrator, and we will try the same functionality with the lower privileged user. So first, go to challenge page. This is challenge page. Click on my account and log in with the given credential. So provide administrator and password. Click on login button. So I'm using Burp embedded browser so that I can capture request here in the Burp Suite. So this is admin login, and if we notice, admin panel is available, and there is functionality to upgrade user or downgrade user. So we need to upgrade privilege of winner account, but we need to log in with that particular lower privilege account. And then we need to change the privilege to administrator. So currently we can see Carlos as normal and the winner as normal. So what we can do, we need to understand the request workflow. So we can perform upgrade functionality for Carlos user, and we can analyze the request. So go to Bob Suite. Now for the Carlos user, click on upgrade button. Now, if we notice, this is the endpoint for the upgrade functionality. So endpoint is admin roles, and this is post method. So this is good, like it's a sensitive functionality, and post method is used, and parameters are passing in body. Username is Carlos, and action is upgrade. So we have understood the request structure for the privilege change. Now, let's log in with lower privilege account. So we need to capture request as well. So what we can do, like we can open the same link in incognito window so that we can capture request as well for the lower privileged account. And for lower privilege also, we have got the credential. So we need to log in as this account, and we need to change the privilege of that user. So go to my account, provide the username. So this is the username of lower privileged, and provide password. Click on login button. So this is lower privileged account, and we have noticed as well for this particular account, it is showing normal. So this is normal account. That's why we can't see admin panel. However, to solve the challenge, we need to change privilege of winner account to admin. So we need to perform this particular endpoint using winner account. So we can send this particular request in repeater, and also we can send this my account endpoint request also in the repeater. And I will keep this as well in the repeater. Like I will explain like why I'm doing this. So this is in the repeater. Now click on send button. So this is for winner profile, and we can notice the logged in user as this. And here, if we notice, for the logged in user winner, this particular session ID generated. Now, if we generate response for this endpoint where administrator is logged in, and if we notice the session ID for this particular account, let's copy this session ID, paste in the window where winner is logged in. So we can notice both session is different. Okay. So first thing we will copy the cookie value of winner because we need to perform this privilege change functionality with winner account. So we will replace this session value with winner's logged in session value. So we can assume in this endpoint now winner account is logged in, that is normal user. And now if we click on send button, it is showing 401 unauthorized. That means access control check is working properly and this endpoint is not accessible to normal user. However, we need to solve this challenge and as this is access control category vulnerability, we can assume there is some lack of access control. So first thing we can do, this is post request method. So we can just change the request method to get. And for that, we can just right click on this and click on change request method. And if we will notice in the get request method, the parameters are passing in the URL itself. And if we click on send button now, we can notice 302 found. So this time we are getting different response and the location is also showing /admin. And if we go to the application and reload the page, so there is no difference. However, we need to change the username here. So because the previous request which we copied in administrator login, it was for Carlos account and we are trying to change privilege for this account. So we need to provide the username of logged in normal user. And now click on send button again. So we're getting the same response. And if we go to application, we can notice challenges solved successfully. So we can confirm like using normal user credential, we are able to perform admin level functionality. So there was validation implemented for the post request and developers are assuming like this particular endpoint will be accessible by post request only. So they have implemented the validation. However, method interchange was allowed and it is possible to convert post into get. And for this particular endpoint, there is no validation. So normal user can perform this endpoint directly and elevate their privilege. However, for normal user, it is important to understand the request structure. Then only they can perform this kind of sensitive functionality. So challenge solved. Thank you.